One thing I love about Scotland is the tradition of the Scottish people. You know, as we always say, a people without tradition are what? Continue. Hello everyone, you're warmly welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa Ampofua-Boedu, and on this channel, I prefer to be called Miss Ampofua. If today is the first time you are watching this channel, I want to say you're humbly welcome. Akwaba in Ghana, we say Akwaba. You're welcome to this channel, and I hope that you have a wonderful time with me as I share my experience with you as an international student in the UK. So today, I am going to share with you 5 things I love about Scotland. Yes, 5 things I love about Scotland. Scotland is in the UK. I have had the opportunity to live in Aberdeen, which is also in the UK. It is quite far, let me say the northern part of UK. Aberdeen is at the northeastern part of the UK. It's quite far. And I have traveled to Glasgow. I have traveled to Edinburgh. I have seen parts of Dundee. Yes, I have traveled by bus to Edinburgh, to Glasgow, to Dundee. And I have also journeyed through these areas using the train. So I think I can say a few things I have seen about these areas. Basically, they are going to be, let me say, my sample to share my experience with you about Scotland. Obviously, they are all in Scotland, but what I'm going to share with you is going to be my experience living in Aberdeen. So first thing that I love about Scotland is the environment. The environment is superb. The place is generally neat, spick and span. When you walk along the streets of Scotland, you will love it, with wonderful atmosphere. The air is, oh my god, like it's rich. Do we have rich air? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Like you breathe in air and you know that yes, this is adding up to your quality of life. You know, I love the environment, I love the trees, I love the sanitary conditions of the environment. Secondly, one thing I love about Scotland is the tradition of the Scottish people. You know, as we always say, a people without tradition are what? Continue. Tradition is very important, and I love the fact that I'm from Africa, and we uphold our traditions. So when I came here, I was fascinated to see that yes, people over here also love their culture. They love their tradition and they uphold it. When I was in Ghana, I used to hear a lot of things about the Scottish people, especially with their tradition, the one where the male put on skirt. So I came here and then I saw a couple of guys on campus who wore their how do I call it? Their coat on skirt, their neatly ironed shirt with a coat and the tie, and they wore a skirt with long socks and their boots. And I was like, wow, what is this? Before I remember that here I'm in Scotland, and I was like, wow, so these things are really true. Well, I used to think that it is something that is common with the royal family or practice then, but then I have seen it and it is beautiful. It is like amazing seeing it. Yeah, and I love the fact that they cherish their culture. And then number 3, the third thing I love about Scotland is the people. Basically, where I have lived, as I said, in Aberdeen, the people are generally nice. Scottish people are nice. You don't see any traces or element of discrimination. They embrace everyone equally. They are hospitable. When you walk outside the street, people smile at you. They see you and they smile. When you are wearing something and it's nice, you get the glance, and they don't just look at you. They look at you and go like, wow, that's beautiful. You look great. You look gorgeous. Unlike my African people. Yeah, during the summer, I came down to Coventry, see my family, and I went out with my niece. So we're in town and I wore a particular summer dress, and one black lady, I don't want to say, obviously when she spoke, I could tell where she's coming from, which part of Africa. She saw me and she was like, where did you buy the dress? And I told her, and she was like, how much? I told her, oh, it's been a long time I bought it, so I don't really remember. And that was it. She just passed by. She couldn't even compliment that, oh, it is nice. Or I was like, who does that? And I'm the only person who also have time to answer all those questions, because it's really upsetting. Like, it's not nice. But then these Scottish people will tell you, wow, you look great, you look awesome. That's one thing I like about them. They are genuine with their intentions and emotions, and they love people. They are hospitable, they are nice and kind people. Obviously, because of coronavirus, we didn't get enough time to socialize. So, but then with the few encounters I have had with them, I'll say that it's extra. Yeah. And also, the fourth thing I love about Scotland is about the street baskets. So when you walk on the streets of Aberdeen, where I lived, especially when you go to the Union's Square, that is the city center. Basically, at the city center, that is where you find the big shops and the small shops. If you want to buy clothes, you want to buy groceries, anything, name it at all. So in Ghana, let me say maybe the city center will be like Makola. But over here, you know, it is an international Makola. You get it. So when you go there, you see the street baskets, you see beautiful young people. Sometimes some are quite old with their guitar, their flute or whatever, and then they just sing to people to entertain you. Formerly, when I came, I used to give out some coins, and I even told a friend that if I'm going to really live here for a long time, I would try and then work on my voice. So that during my free time, like I would do, because I found it very like fulfilling to make people happy, and then yeah, to put smile on the face of people. Because basically I can remember my encounters with these street baskets, like their voice alone, it's so soothing to the soul and mind, and can make you like fall in love. Yes, I love that. I rarely saw that when I was in Ghana. Basically, in Ghana, when you go to Makola, what do you even see? Let's go. Yes. Yeah, I think we have people who also sing, but yeah, I think so. You see people who sing in Makola. And I'm also Meboa. Then, last but not least, one thing I really love about Scotland is about the weather. I love the weather. It's extremely cold. It can be extremely cold. Let me say, Scotland is basically the coldest part of UK, and Aberdeen is really cold. The reason why I'm saying I love the weather is you know, when it's cold, like you just want to relax, you know, just want to relax yourself and then think and then plan. There's no heat to keep you like unsettled or restless, so it's generally cool. I love it. Just that beginning when I was settling in Aberdeen, by the time I walked back from campus to my accommodation facility, I realized that my ears would be hurting, and then I'll come back with cold, runny nose because of the weather. But hey, man needs to adjust, so I just got my hat. Normally I wore that basically because of my ears, so I pull it down so that I don't feel that pain, that sharp pain. Yeah, but the weather is super. If you love the cold weather, I recommend Scotland to you. You really love it. You really love it. But the weather is just by the way. Obviously, the final reason why I love Scotland is about the building. It's about the buildings, yeah. So I love the ancient buildings, especially when you come to the University of Aberdeen, our campus. Basically, all the buildings are ancient buildings. Sometimes I look at the buildings and I go like, oh, I'm just imagining the ancestors who have sat here, who have walked on the streets, because you just see a lot of like history all around you, and I love it. Aberdeen is also known as the Granite City because it has granite in abundance. I think formerly, or I don't know, I'm not really so sure, but a leading producer of granite in the UK. Yeah, so most of the buildings are built with granite, and it's very beautiful for me. Though some people see it as ancient and not nice, but I love it. I really love the buildings. About the food, I didn't get time to explore the food. Yes, because I'm someone, those of you who know me, I normally want to cook. It doesn't mean I don't like trying new things, but I prefer cooking my own meals. And the African market has been a blessing to me, because I can still get my condo, cassava dough, make my banku my favorite. So yeah, I'll make a vlog on this or something. Then I'll just take you, we'll have a tour at the African market so you see what to get, the prices and all that. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Scotland is a beautiful place for those of you who want a tour, especially those who love traveling adventure. There are a lot of places in Scotland, especially in Edinburgh, that you should see. There's so many beautiful places, the castles and all that, but for some reasons, especially coronavirus being a major challenge, I couldn't really explore Scotland, but I know I will someday, and I'll bring you the videos and pictures. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you love it. I'll be waiting. I'm expecting your comments, your likes and share. If today is the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. And the comments are really so important to me so that I can assess myself. Thank you all for your contribution so far. Thank you. Adios. Bye bye.